So my kick pedal. My kick pedal self-contained musical apparatus experience. Bing dong, dong 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 bing dong, da bum, ba dum, ba dum, ba dum, ba da ba bing dong, bing dong, bing dong, ba dum, ba dum. You get the idea. This is the sound the machine makes. But how do you build it? How do you make this thing? So the main idea is a foot pedal. It's a thing that you stomp on. You got yourself a foot here. Hey brother, I'm a foot. And it's gonna stomp on something. Here's a thing to stomp on, but things can't live in freestanding space. So let's give it a base. Let's give it some sort of spring sort of thing. Then it would make sense that if you push down right here, this thing would move, and you would have a boom, 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 sort of vibe. You know what I mean? But the question is, how do we build this thing? What got me excited about this, because the way I envision it is a couple things. One, the mechanism that works here, well, I'll just give you this. It's an instrument. It plays things. So there's a bell up top. I'm the belle of the ball, and I'm better than them all, and I'll live till I'm 20, and if not, then I'll die. There, the bell. Ding, 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 ding. We can hit that. Then there's a marimba key. Marimba, marimba. You remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. Living the life just like a movie star. Oh, Maria, Maria. It reminds me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. Living the life just like a movie star. Look, a marimba key. Doom, 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 ding, 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 doom, ding, doom, ding, doom, 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 ding. Now all we're missing is a crack sound. So for that, I'm picturing a snapping mechanism. Now, how in the world do you draw a snapping mechanism? I'll just draw it over here. I imagine it will be built somewhere over here, but for now, let's draw it over here. So the first thing I imagine is a wall. Look, I'm a wall. I'm made of nothing but wall. We'll give the wall some width. Look, I'm made of something. I am not made of paper. I am a wall, and I'm right here. And really, it'll help us to visualize this wall when we have this aspect of the wall on that side. But some object's going to go here. And the way perspective works, you want your object to go in front of the wall behind there. So we got to hold it off for now. So we have a snapping, we have a kerplapping thing. So I'm picturing, there is a piece of material under tension here. Oh, I'm a material. I am under tension. Oh, my days are hard, my nights are long. I'm not strong, I'm under tension. I'm made of material. Maybe I'm plastic. Maybe I'm spastic. But if you press upon me, for I'm clamped at my bottom, ooh, I will snap for you, 'cause I'm material. Ba-da-boom. So here we go. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Here's our material popping through. I know it looks like a freaking noodle right now. It looks like a freaking piece of spaghetti. Let me think about the perspective. Which way would that bend? Okay, so we have a piece of material. We're seeing a slice like that. And when it comes back like that, maybe it would be like this instead? Does that make any sense? Close enough. Piece of material. And this is under tension somehow. Something is pulling, and then there's some lever, some release that allows it to smack forward and crash into this wall. Tension. So maybe there's a spring here. And maybe it's hooked to something. Shadow. So now I need the rest of the scene in here for this to make any sense. There, we now have a white weight on a dark background attached to a spring, attached to a flappy thing. When this pedal, which is the trigger for everything we're doing here so far today, folks, I don't know if you've been paying attention or not, but we're making a fucking foot pedal. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. Late at night when I draw and think about physics, I get a little cursy. I get a little fucking cursy. But what are you going to do? Sue me? What are you going to do? Get Jimmy Carter back? Get him back in office? He's going to take me out? I don't think so. I like that guy. Nobody give him any trouble. He's a good man. He tried hard in office. He tried hard. We're kicking the foot pedal. There's mechanisms in here that's triggering these things. What are those mechanisms? Well, that's the thing. I don't know what the mechanisms are. We're going to figure them out. But hey, mechanisms, placeholder for mechanisms. What does a mechanism look like? Ooh, a mechanism. Ooh, mechanistic. This is a mechanism. When this thing turns this way, it triggers a pipe that rolls up here, which has a solenoid up it, which cradles under here. There's another pillar there, which has a rampinator coming up in this direction, and that all holds down the cahoodle back at the end. And the point is, every time you step on this, it moves the contonkinators, and it rotates the sound. First it hits the bell, ding, then it hits the marimba, boom, then it hits your snap, then your marimba, boom, and then bing, boom, boom, bing, boom, boom, bing, boom, boom, bing, boom, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom. So that is the mechanism that we need. It's a fourfold mechanism, and basically it hits note 1, hits note 2, hits note 3, hits note 2, and then the cycle repeats. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. So this is the caboozlenator mechanism that will achieve that movement for us. This is the basic plan that we have. Now, how do we build it? Here's the thing that inspired me.